So welcome back to On the Couch with Tony and Nikki V. Here's my beautiful wife, Nikki V, who's got a great story for you today. Actually, I'm going to let her just tell you. She's been coaching a very high-profile client with some interesting results. So today we thought we'd share with you that.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Well, this is a client of ours, actually, and she's a high-profile, quite well-known inspirational speaker. And Tony and I have been coaching her and her husband for a little while. And this was this last session that I did with her the last week. And what was fascinating was that she really was going, things are going really, really well, Nikki, and it's just this one thing that I really know is causing us to be very disconnected, what can I do kind of thing. And what was fascinating about this, and that's why, that to have coaching is so critical, because you can actually get right down to the core of what's really going on, because the end result of this session was just like nothing like you'd ever expect. So basically she's just saying that, okay, so when she's, stressed or, not really feeling in good energy, she's noticed that she doesn't find it easy to deal with her husband when he's not in good energy, when something's going on at work for him or something like that. So we started talking, kind of superficially, I suppose, if I'm honest, more about, what she needs to do. We were just revising, really, is what do you need to do. If you guys not in a great state, what's the last thing you should be doing is, what she realised she was doing, was kind of mothering him, kind of going, if I were you, I'd deal with it this way, which obviously, what does that feel like to her?
Oh my gosh, please, on behalf of all men, women, stop mothering us. Men, actually, if you think your man likes being mothered, I guarantee he hates it, even though he lets you do it. Yeah? All men hate it. It's unbelievably bad for a man. Because why? Because a man wants to feel like a man. And when he doesn't feel like a man, he feels crap. He feels it inside. And many men will do this unconsciously. So consciously, logically, it'll all make sense. You tell him what to do, and seemingly it'll all be great. Think of, we were watching Basil Fawlty. This is a man. Just go and watch a copy of Fawlty Towers and see a man. See, he shows you all the expressions of what it's really like, what he's really thinking. That's when right. She's telling him what to do. He hates it, and so do all men, whether they show it or whether they don't.
That's right. And I can absolutely hear some of the women saying, yeah, but he asks me for help, he's not in a good state, he asks me for help. Here's the thing, don't say anything, don't give him help, stop mothering him. Anyway, what she did, she got to realise that is obviously not a good thing. She knew that she was doing that. And then what we also found out, which is another thing that I just wanted Tony to share with you, is that she was kind of going, well, do you know what, when I'm not in a good place, he's not in a good place, not all the time, obviously, because they've pretty much got it kind of handled, their marriage, haven't they? But, she was going, well, when I'm not in a good place. And what we realised by, asking some questions is that I shared with her something that Tony had shared with me ages ago, which is that, actually, men feel responsible for women's happiness.
Absolutely.
This is bizarre, but true.
Yeah, it is amazing, because, if you ask any man, we've had, audiences of hundreds and, of people in front of us, and we'll ask this question, what do men really want from a woman? What are they really looking for? And it's really, really simple. Men are simple creatures, to be honest. And what we're really looking for is for our woman to be happy. Now, if she's happy, we're happy. So how amazing is that? Yeah,
I just love it. It's like men feel responsible for your happiness, whether they've got anything to do with it or not.
Absolutely,
I love it.
So it was really cool, And here's a couple who are doing fantastic, and they're doing something that we think's really, really cool. So we're going to cut now to our commercial break. So if you want to switch us on, that's cool. And if you want to hang in there and find out what you could do to learn more, then keep on watching. So here we are at our commercial break. So we're now going to tell you a bit about what you can do with us. And this is a complete freebie. So many, many people are already watching it. And that is that we have created a blog, what we call the Tony and Nikki Relationship Blog, where each day, hopefully, can't promise we're going to do it every day, but pretty much every day, so far so good, we're going to be doing a blog. And basically you can go to our website, and at the top right hand corner, just underneath the pretty pictures, you'll see the blog sign. And if you click that blog sign, sign. And you can do this if you're a computer whiz, you'll know about RSS. There's a little sign there, and that little sign means that every time we do a blog, it sends you a little message saying, there's a new blog from Tony and Nikki. And we're going to make this fun, informative, and share with you not only our own breakthroughs, realisations about our relationship, but, lots about what we're doing when we're coaching and stuff like that.
Absolutely. So for example, the coaching session I was telling you about in this week's TNTV, what actually happened when I got to the very kind of end of that coaching session, we found out that we got into a whole thing about what this woman ate and drank was actually affecting her energy, which is affecting her husband, which is affecting their relationship, and she just had some great realizations. If you want to hear more about that, go to our blog and read about it.
Yeah, so get blogging with Tony and Nikki, and we'll see you again next week.
Bye.
Bye.